Yo, what's going on? This is KingMo. Welcome back to another video, and today we have got a highly requested video. I'm not gonna lie, I've been live obviously every day for Team of the Season, and we've been playing a lot of FUT champs, and yeah, a lot of people have been asking for my custom tactics after the patch. Obviously you guys may or may not know that there's been an update and 95 depth has been nerfed. So a lot of people have been asking me for my custom tactics because I got rank 1 during Premier League Team of the Season as well as Elite Division, as you guys can see here. So these custom tactics are amazing, and yeah, I did tweak a couple things with the custom tactics. So if you guys are new to the channel, then drop a little like and subscribe. We are on the road to 10k subscribers. We are growing a lot, so I really appreciate you guys, and I want to know if you guys are enjoying the gameplay videos. I've been doing quite a few of these gameplay videos. They're enjoyable to make as well as actually, you know, to watch as well. I'd hope so. So if you guys are enjoying the gameplay videos, then please do let me know. But yeah, anyway guys, this is what we got going on in terms of my team. Obviously the team's not really that important, everyone's got crazy teams, but this is what I'm rocking in case you guys are interested, obviously just for now until we get to the weekend where we can buy some players. But let's get into the custom tactics. So the custom tactics that I am using is still the 4-2-1-3. In my opinion, the 4-2-1-3 is still the most balanced formation in the game, mainly because, you know, you can just have so many players back and forward at once. It's kind of crazy, like in terms of the transition as well. But yeah guys, this is what we got going on. So we're using a 4-2-1-3. We've got balanced build-up style, and then we've also got defensive approach on high. Now obviously before patch I was using 95 depth because that was the meta. However, the CDM AI has been nerfed in 95 depth. They kind of just decreased the CDM AI completely, so it's no longer really that useful using 95 depth. Also, I was using 90 depth after the update as well. Like straight after the update I was using 90 depth because EA did nerf 91 plus depth. So obviously on paper they didn't nerf the 90 depth, but in my opinion I just feel like 70 was just fine for me to use. I'll be real, I think 70 was completely fine when I was running my champs. I mean, like I said guys, I got rank 1, I almost got 30 and 0. I almost got back-to-back rank 1s. I was 13 and 0, and then I lost to a guy that was decent, but I feel like we shouldn't have lost that game, but regardless. So yeah, I feel like this is what worked out well for me. Obviously, like I said, you guys can tweak a couple things. You can increase the depth a little bit, decrease it if you're struggling defensively, or if you want you can change the build-up style. I like to keep balanced anyway. So yeah, this is what I've got going on in terms of the roles. I've got goalkeeper on my keeper, of course. I've got fullback defend on both my fullbacks. The reason why is because I don't really want to concede counter attacks and transition goals, so I mainly just keep my fullbacks defensive at this point in the game. Obviously earlier on this year I was using one on wing back and one on fullback balanced. Obviously it was very attacking, and I liked it, but at this stage in the game, with all of the crazy attackers that are out at the moment, and obviously everyone's kind of just getting better at this game as well, I feel like the average player in this game is actually somewhat decent. So yeah, it's just best to have fullback defend on both of them. CDM's on holding. Now the reason why I run holding is because they're not acting as if a box to box. They're not acting as a box to box, but they do get slightly higher. As you guys can see on the right hand side, it says focus defend. When instructed to defend, the holding midfielder will move slightly higher to offer a passing option. So this is very interesting because obviously when you use a deep lying playmaker, I feel like it's a lot more defensive. So make sure you guys are using holding, because you can get the extra passing option, especially if you guys are out wide with your wingers, and let's say you go all the way down to the byline or to the corner flag and you turn back and you want a passing option. The CDMs do offer that extra pass, so it's actually quite important to have holding, especially for the Travelers as well. My cam is on playmaker. I wouldn't suggest anything other than playmaker for a cam in a 4-2-1-3. Obviously if you use a different formation like a 4-4-1-1 or whatever, obviously Shadow Strike would be better, but in this case, playmaker is definitely the best way to go forward. I have inside forward on both of my wingers, and I've got balanced on them as well. I know some people like to use roaming, but for me personally, roaming, they don't really get too involved in play, especially with the runs as well. So for me personally, I'd rather have inside forward balanced. It's quite good, especially with the extra passes in the box. When you pass from like your left wing to your striker, for example, inside the box, the right winger will then make the darting run into the back post for the extra pass, which is very nice. And I've got advanced forward attack. Obviously, some people like to use poacher and whatnot, but for me personally, advanced forward is just the best way to go. I've been using this all year, and yeah, I think it's just the best way to go, especially when you're using a winger formation. You don't need your striker to go anywhere other than just centrally. So yeah, that's what I got going on with my team, guys. This is the code right here. Make sure you guys take down the code, you know, just in case. So yeah, take a screenshot or whatever you guys need to do for the code. And yeah, let me give you guys a little bit of an insight on how this team really works, or how this formation works in game. So ideally, you want to make sure that you have a whole midfield with ping pass. I think, in my opinion, ping pass is the best playstyle on this game, other than rapid. So yeah, other than rapid and finesse. So other than rapid and finesse playstyle plus, I think ping pass is up there as well. So make sure you guys have ping pass on your players. As you guys can see, I've got ping pass on all 3 of my midfielders. It's very important just to help with the build-up play, and yeah, it helps with the passes, because you can find sometimes that your players are a bit isolated in this formation. So having ping pass can get the pass from A to B very, very fast. Make sure you guys have very good defensive fullbacks. So I've got Theo Hernandez and Thuram in this case. Yeah, make sure you guys have a two very physical fullbacks that are able to go forward if need be. But yeah, make sure you guys have 2 fullbacks that are very good defensively and are very strong. Obviously, at this stage in the game, you have very, very tall, physical, monstrous attackers, bro. Like, there's so many good attackers in this game. So make sure you guys have fullbacks with preferably Bruiser Plus. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, Theo Hernandez has Bruiser Plus. Thuram doesn't, but he kind of feels like he has it in game anyway, because of his physical stats. He's got Bruiser base. But yeah, make sure you guys try and get ping pass in your fullbacks. Obviously, there's ping pass in the season, so try give a ping pass playstyle to a fullback if you don't give it to midfielder. But yeah, the midfield, like I said, you need to make sure you have good passing between them. And yeah, your wingers, make sure you have rapid or finesse or whatever. And your striker as well. Make sure you guys have rapid, finesse, quick step, whatever. I want to also say, I don't think there's a lot of people, I still, like, these days, I don't really play a lot of people that do Trivellas. Trivellas is definitely the best way to score outside of the box this year, and is sometimes more effective than shooting inside the box, which is kind of crazy. So preferably, I'd say make sure you guys use a right-footed player on the right and a left-footed player on the left. This goes for the wingers and it goes for the CDMs. Now, obviously, if you don't have that, it's not the end of the world. As long as you can do it on one side, for example, here, I've got my whole left side pretty much. Willian, my left winger, and Kante, my CDM, they're not left-footed, they're right-footed, but they have finesse, which is fine. But my right wing, for example, I have Kavicha and Hullet, who are both right-footed, so I can easily Travella with both of them. Yeah, like I said, it's very ideal to have Travellas somewhere on your pitch. If you guys do not know how to Travella, I have a tutorial on my TikTok. Make sure you guys are trying to do Travellas, because, like I said, it's a very, very effective way of scoring in this game. And yeah, like I said, make sure you guys have a striker with rapid or finesse. Make sure you guys have centre backs with anticipate and bruiser as well. Those are the best play styles in the game. And your goalkeeper, it's all preference, but for me personally, Buffon's the best keeper in the game. And yeah, I mean, other than that though, like, I think try play through your cam as much as possible. Obviously, you're not going to have the cam option all the time, but yeah, try play through your cam as much as possible. If you guys do have the ball out wide with your right back or your left back, you can trigger runs to bring your right winger and left winger back to you, so they make the run towards you, so you have an extra passing animation or angle. Obviously, that will be with R1, so R1 or RB if you're on Xbox. Press that when you're facing your winger and they will come back towards you. So that will give you the extra passing angle as well for you guys. And obviously, if you play a lock, if you guys don't know how to play a lock, I suggest trying to play a lock. If you guys are a decent player in this game, the next step is to play a lock, because play a locking in this formation is just, it makes life so much easier. Like I said, you can find that this formation could be quite isolating, mainly because the attackers are really far up compared to the defenders. Obviously, it's not a left mid, right mid formation where they're kind of more supportive. So make sure you guys are able to play a lock so you can drag players back to help out as well. And yeah, I mean, other than that though, guys, like, this formation's like generally amazing. Like I said, I almost got rank 1 back-to-back this weekend, or the weekend I just passed, and I'll go into Elite Division as well. Won 9 games in a row in Division 1. So yeah, guys, this formation is amazing. Let me know how this works out for you guys. Hopefully this works out for you guys as well. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys in the next video, guys. If you guys do want to come to the Twitch, we stream every day, and obviously we are live for Team of the Season as well. We're playing champs on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're streaming, just playing rivals on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all of that stuff. So make sure you guys come through to the Twitch. And yeah, we're almost at 3,000 followers on the Twitch, man. We've been growing quite a lot, so I appreciate all the love and support, guys. And I'll see you in the next video. Okay, take care, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and yeah, make sure you guys come through for the Bundesliga Team of the Season. It's gonna be crazy. I've seen a couple leaks. It's gonna be crazy, guys. Make sure you come through. Peace.